Alright guys, it's backyard Mustangs and well, backyard one Mustang so far. I'm gonna explain the wire tip to y'all, but I was gonna show you the car. You've watched the slideshows hopefully, and you've watched the video explaining the slideshows, and so I'm just gonna go back over the car real quick. This is the new door that I put on. It's not painted. The car has been painted, but I've wet sanded it, and it's not had any clear coat on it. It's not had another coat of color on it yet. And this is what I'm gonna explain the car real quick. Got his rear wiper I did put in. I still got to finish it, the body work, and put the hatch and primer and stuff. I'm doing this car one by piece. It's or piece by piece, and it's a lot easier for me to do it. This whole hatch come off an 82 GT that I talked about. And this emblem is gonna go. It's supposed to have a Mustang emblem right there, which I do have. And you see, wet sanding and stuff. And I am running SVO cell panels. I'm gonna hurry up and try to get this video in before my phone dies. I don't have a video camera, so this is what I'm doing it with. Anyways, I did put SVO cell panels in. The thing with the SVO cell panels, I'm gonna explain this in another video, is you gotta drill holes for them, and you really gotta make them fit. I've read forums where they come up a little short. Now this side may come up a little short, I don't know, but I'm gonna make one hole a little bigger, and maybe two or three, and try to see if I can slide it up and even it out. But just got a set of ponies on it right now, and the car has been painted. No clear coat. The interior, I done the interior before, and I got it looking real nice, in the slideshows and stuff. And I'm gonna have to go back and do it all because I got overspray on a lot of this black interior, so I don't know how I'm gonna get it off without messing the black interior up. But there's the door panels are nice. I did take those off for sure, so I didn't want to get them messed up in the garage. And it does have a new edge seat in it. I do have the other one. I don't know if I'm gonna use them or not. I will. If I do, I'll get them recovered. And there's the 82 matte black that I put in, and it does work. It's just this is a project, and hopefully y'all stick with me. And and I'm not real good at making these videos, but try my best. Let's start. The video's for the wire tuck, so I'm gonna start with over here on this side. There's a hole right here, a factory hole, and it's not that big. I made this hole bigger. What I did is there's an adapter you can put on a drill, and it's just a little round thing that you just, it makes a perfect hole. I am going to put a grommet on this, even though it's not real, it's not sharp at all. But I did put this loom right here, which I'm going to put a grommet on there anyways. And you see I got to finish, paint and stuff. But everything that was mounted on the other side, I mounted in the same spot on the back side of this apron. I'm not worried about I use the same screws. Not worried about screws right here, because I am going to run those slanted things. I did not shave the engine bays, but those slanted pieces you get from the Scott Rod panels and stuff like that, I am going to put those in. I really like the carbon fiber ones, but as you can see, the biggest tip I can give you on this, guys, is unravel the wire. Take the tape off of it, take the loom off of it, and unravel the wire. The wire is longer than what you think. You do not have to splice anything on a carbureted car or a carbureted foxbody Mustang. You don't have to. Just untape it and unravel it. You make them longer, make them shorter, and that's what I had to do. I did not cut anything on this car. And I'm making this video for carbureted foxbody Mustangs because I needed videos on it, and I didn't see any. I saw videos of fuel injected cars being wire tucks, not any carbureted cars. But anyways, I just ran it up here. I'm not making this video real long, but I ran it up here, unraveled the wire, I taped it back up, and I'm running the ignition box right here. I did put the horn up here. It's not where it's supposed to be, but that's what I had to do because I didn't want to splice any wire. Just kind of try to make do. I ran it, if you can see, I ran it all the way up here, and this wiper box. I ran it through this hole right here, and it goes down and up under, it comes out right here, so it is still hidden. It don't look bad. On this side, actually, when I unraveled it, I made it longer, you know, by unraveling it, and then I turned around and had to group it back together right here and make it shorter. And all this is long enough to go over here for the, you know, the headlights and whatnot. I'm worried about this one right here. I don't know if it's gonna be long. I might get by, don't know, just got to see. You know, first time I've ever done a wire tuck. I'm probably some things that we'll have to go back under, but I was gonna show you on this side one more time. This right here, this group of wires right here, this goes to the coil, and this goes to your distributor. And basically what I did is I just used zip ties, and I ran it down, and I zip tied it right here, and this is gonna run up under here. You know, it's gonna run up under here like this, and let me get it untangled. It is long enough. I got the coil mounted over here on my head, head. It's not on the intake anymore, it's on the head, and I will show you that in a little bit on my motor. You know, oil pump and temperature, whatever, one of those is which. Don't exactly know which one's which, but I'll buy offhand. But on this side I did the same thing, cut a hole and I ran it over here. This side looks a little sloppy, but it's on there. We'll add zip ties to it, and then I will probably go back and change a little bit on this side. But once again, I just ran it through there. I unraveled the wire and I grouped it back together right here and right here because it was too long. And this is in the factory spot, just on the back side of the apron. This one too. Now, when you put this on, when you put your solenoid on the back side of your apron, it automatically, everything switches. So if this was turned this way, then this right here would be on this side. This fusible link, and this would be your to your hot wire. It would be on this side if it was where it was in the factory spot, and this is where your battery cable is going to go, your hot battery cable, and I believe something else goes right there. Yeah, your no, I think your starter goes right here. I'm not real sure off the top of my hand. I'll have to go back and look. But this right here, once again, I just ran the wires. This goes to your alternator, and hopefully I got it long enough without, you know, having to cut anything. Now, when people do a wire tuck, they don't want any wire showing. This is a backyard Mustang. This is not a show car. That will never be a show car. It's gonna be a nice street car. That's all. And I just ran it up under here. If I find a better way to hide it, you know, I will do that. I didn't want to drill through I was going to drill through the frame rail, but I didn't want to do that. But anyways, just ran it, you know, through here. I made it shorter right here, and ran it like this. And it does this piece right here. This goes to your I think this has got to be up higher because it goes to your gas tank or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what it's for, but I don't know. I know what it's for, but I don't know the exact term on it. I did hide this up under here. It looks like it's up a little bit, but it's actually not. It's all hidden, and I just put my ground wire back where I usually put it. And now I gotta go back and I'm gonna fix all this. Somebody did this before, and I'm gonna go back and fix it. But it is long enough right here, I know, on this side. Just don't know about that side. Yeah, that's explaining the wire tuck. I did not have to cut anything. And I just kept this right here. You know, that's the only wires that's there. It's the only wires in the engine bay, period. I didn't have to cut anything. So if you're doing a carbureted foxbody Mustang, then if you want to butcher up your harness, then go ahead, but I did not want to butcher my harness up, and I'm not going to. So you know, this is what I'm with. I just thought I'd make a video and explain it, you know, what I did and how I did it. Now if you got a better way of doing something, then you comment and let me know, you know, and I'll contemplate on it, and I may go back and fix it the way, you know, somebody else thinks I should. But that's basically it, guys. It's that simple. I simpled this out for you, and on a carbureted Mustang, it really is that simple. There's nothing to it. I didn't have to cut anything. Didn't have to splice nothing. Just ran a wire right through here. That's it. And ran it that way. And changed everything. Just leave it the same. Just put it on the back side of the apron. I mean, there's no wires at all. So it's clean. I'm not going to shave it. You know, it's a street car. This ain't no show car. Yeah, then that's basically it. That's all I really got to show you. Oh yeah, no, I was going to show you about the where I got my cool at on my motor. Hopefully you'll be able to see in here in the garage. And I was going to show you too, this is what I use, guys, to make those holes. Like I said, I don't have a fancy garage or anything. That's not who I am. But if you can see it, well, you really can't see. Right here's the distributor, and right here's the valve cover. The head is right here. This is where the your power steering bolts to. I'm fixing to put a manual rack on. I'm not running power steering, no AC, no smog, and that's where I put my cool, because it was grounding out on the Edelbrock Performer intake, and it wouldn't allow it to crank. So I mean, that's basically it. And I'm running a short belt, and I wish I had a light over here to really show you, but that's about it. And I will do a video